hello. Greetings, everyone.
Lovely.
Greetings. Welcome. This is OMG Live Caribbean. I'm Richard Young. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are thrilled to be back with you on our weekly gathering. As usual, I'm together with my co-hosts, my loves, my darlings, my joys. I look forward to you on Wednesday. And I pass you over to my co-host.
Thank you, darling. Hi, people. Welcome, Penelope Spencer here. Welcoming every one of you to our show. I know you had a choice to either pick rice or join us. And you choose us. Nah, thank you. We're really glad that you chose to spend the evening with us on OMG Live Caribbean. Vaughnette, welcome.
Hi, guys.
Camille.
Hello, everyone from the wonderful valley, Maracas Valley. It's really kind of hot on this side, but you guys look awesome. And, you know, there's so much bright colors I'm looking at here. Yeah. Penny, I love your headpiece. Yeah, I really love it.
Hi, everybody, and I'm Cecilia Salazar here, rounding off the cast and welcoming you to OMG Live Caribbean.
So this is a good time for you to start sharing our live on your timelines. Right now, let's get some more people joining in to the fun.
Share like it's cricks. Share like it's cricks and you pelting cricks. Share.
Penny, I prefer if you share money, but
it's OMG
we have cricks all over the Caribbean. Is it something like all the other Caribbeans have?
Yeah. It's universal, actually. I think they have cricks on Mars. They send it up on the spaceship. They say vital supplies. Anyway, people, great. Let's jump right in and take a quick look at what's on today in today's show. Today we'll be playing Guess That Vintage Guy. So, Roma, let's come out in our very exciting OMG Game Time Challenge. We will be featuring brand new music video from Patrice Roberts and Afro B. Patrice Roberts and Afro B.
Great.
Not Afro A, Afro B.
Afro B.
Thanks, Penny, thanks.
With a song called Camera.
And we will also be dipping into that very, very, elevating space called TikTok. Plus, we have the latest trailer from a brand new movie called Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Nice.
It's a modern day kick-up. If you're into that kind of thing, and we're excited to have a creative live from St. Lucia joining us on set. His name is Richard Ambrose. All that and much, much more on today's show, in today's episode, OMG Live Caribbean.
Special
Let's shout out now, Tom. Let's shout out Penny. You're right. Let's shout out Stephen.
All right,
Voice in the sky. Yes, him. You may hear him from time to time. He's creating all this magic in our master control. Good night, Stephen.
Good night, Stephen.
Good night, angels.
Good night, angels.
Good.
Let's say a gracious welcome to all our faithful viewers joining us tonight on social media.
I'm watching them right now.
Yes. Who we have on?
I'm watching them. We have Kirk Cambridge. You know, my boy Kirk must be on.
Hi, Kirk.
Natasha Thomas. Hi, Natasha. Anthony Lawrence wishing us a good night. Then we have Wayne Haywood, who says he's cooking in the Bronx. Wayne, what are you cooking? Let me hear what you're cooking.
Share food.
Yeah. Anderson Morris. Hi, Anderson. Mary Coffey. She says, Auntie Penny, I love the head wrap.
Penny, the head wrap is a hit. It's a hit.
My aunt Rita Bigford is on as well. Yeah, that's what we have so far.
Nice. Welcome, people. Come in, share.
Yes, call everybody.
Yes. So let me jump straight into our first segment now.
Okay.
What was one thing that you were happy about this week? Yes. Run that billboard, Stephen.
So I will start. One thing I was happy, and I am happy, and I will be happy for tomorrow is the essay exams.
Right, yes.
I will be a tester for the first time. I always like to do most things once. Yes, so I'll be in the room making sure that nobody use the phone, everybody on time, no talking. And you know when Auntie Penny eyes open up. So I'll be doing testing tomorrow, and I'm so happy. And I'm happy and the children. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Yeah, good luck to all those children.
Yes, to all those children. Oh God, well, Penny, what made me happy this week is very similar to yours. It has to do with school, in that school is closed. School is closing. Today is like last official day. My daughter is in Form 1. So Form 1 online. She went from SEA to 13 subjects. It's been assignments, and I want to credit all the parents out there who've had to be teachers and doing all the assignments. And now everything on Zoom, y'all. I have to be filming things, and I'm like,
You and all the teachers thankful.
I am so glad school is closed. Okay.
And as a teacher, I am also glad that school is closed, right? But the main thing I'm glad for is, guys, I went for my first injection.
Right.
And I must say, I because of what I saw the first week that this was happening, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? These long lines, you know. But actually, I went to the Diwali Nagar, and I was in there for like 30 minutes max. Flowing.
How come there though?
Oh, yeah.
How come there?
How what?
How come to the Diwali Nagar? How come
Because that was one of the options I had, and I chose that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and it was very good. It flowed.
Nice.
We had covered areas, so we weren't in the sun. And within 30 minutes, I was out of there. So I'm really, really thankful that we got this right.
We don't have hidden problems. I don't know why people is always making but God.
Yeah.
Vaughnette, what you happy about, girl?
Well, Olia, let me tell you something. It's something I wanted to share with Penny and Raghu too. Her name is Greg Cave. She's writing this book. And this book is kind of like based loosely on the village of Labray.
Right.
With some characters that actually carries the names of some of the people in the village. But Olia, when I tell Olia, hilarious. Bacchanal old talk is like really long time storytelling. And she has this page, and one of the characters has this page called Dorothy McIntosh on Facebook. You all need to follow Dorothy McIntosh on Facebook.
I'm making a note of that.
I'm telling you all, it is hilarious. Do not read these stories all kind of 1 o'clock in the morning. You go wake up your neighbors. Just read it because of it.
So one of the book is out already?
No, she's in the process of writing, but she kind of flows out all these little chapters. And man, if you when I tell you comments with Dorothy and Percy and the neighborhood Percy,
it's truly canker.
Exactly. It's fabulous. So look on Facebook. Dorothy McIntosh on Facebook, and you will see the story. That made me really happy.
It sounds like a Miguel Street.
Something so, exactly.
Valley.
Yeah.
Right. Mr. Young, anything you were thinking about, boy?
No, I was just going to be sharing what Camille said, because I have been I have gotten my 2 vaccines.
Oh, 2 then.
Yeah, and it was so expediently done that I was shocked. My brother and I went, and we didn't even think that we got the vaccine. And then we also have had the good fortune. There has been no side effects. I didn't have a sniffer. Nice. My mother is octogenarian, and she said there's nothing. She doesn't have a quiver, a shake, a bad feeling.
Well, you're
very blessed.
I know somebody today who had bad side effects, but you're lucky, you're fortunate. Good, so let's move on. That was good. We had good things, positive things. Love it. Right. So we're moving along. And now we're heading over to
meanwhile at TikTok.
TikTok. All right. So you are cleaning your car, and your wife says, we need to have a talk.
Oh, good.
Do you, one, hustle up and get to this very important matter? Or do you go for option 2?
Run like a
Take a look.
hungry.
Here is Glee of Life on TikTok. They're talking next week.
Oh my God.
That is so ridiculous.
I'm sure she said, I will wait till you finish washing the car.
Yeah,
I'm
and
in the corner and put a toothbrush.
All right, so here's the next TikTok. I don't know how many of you work in the Port of Spain area of Trinidad, but there's a very distinct accent, you know, that permeates the workplace of these areas. You know, any of my fellow co-hosts familiar with that so-called Chantel or yes, that's it, Chantal accent. Oh Lord, that's when you're just trying to talk too properly, you know.
Yes.
Anyway, well, here is Dee to explain this Trinidadian phenomena. Dee Samlalsingh on TikTok.
She is awesome.
She is.
Awesome.
She is.
Hey guys, so it's Dee, and I just wanted to know, for like everybody else out there that, you know, is like me, that like, you know, has lived abroad and lived in like, you know, another country, how easy is it for you to code switch? Because for me, like, I go back and forth all the time, but then like sometimes, you know, I switch it up and people get mad at me. They're like, oh my God, like, why are you talking like that? You know what I mean? But y'all, I cannot talk like this at work. I cannot go on a call and say, yeah, girl, what is the scene? No! Come on, man! I gotta talk like this. I gotta say like, oh my God, hi, like, it's so nice to see you. I can't help it, guys. Like, I just have to do it. Like, you know.
Okay.
She should have her own show.
It's like,
I like
you
it. I really
talk
like
like that all the time, but like you want to answer a phone, like you say, hello, how are you? What are you doing? Hello, everyone. Hello, who's that? No, we don't talk like that. I love it. I love her. I love her. I love her.
Yeah.
Yes. Very, very successful too, huh? Lots of
Yes,
followers.
yes.
So that's
Okay,
two people I
that's
can
it.
follow on Facebook now. Good. Lovely.
Next.
Next. Go ahead.
TikTok. Social media came alive here with a video of this guy and his forklift
Oh
skills.
Lord, have mercy.
There was a pickup parked on the street, and the gentleman got into his forklift and wrecked the pickup. Many
Oh,
rumors
Lordy.
started swirling around about the motive behind these actions. Comedian Kes Ramsey went swiftly to work to create this parody. Here is Kes Ramsey on TikTok.
Yes, I'm a forklift driver. On me and your van turn over. Come on, man, I catch you with my woman. Start up the lift and flip over your van, me a chant. Yes, I'm a forklift driver. On me and your van turn over. Come on, man, I catch you with my woman. Start up the lift. Ja.
Oh my God, that was all over the internet. It broke the internet.
I love it.
But you know, he was brought into the police station, and was he charged?
He was. I think he was charged.
He
I
was
think
charged.
Richard knows. Richard what?
I think he was charged.
No?
I don't know. I don't want my name called. I don't have.
Why they not
No, the fellow who drive the forklift was charged.
Oh,
Yes, he was charged.
No, the fellow for singing.
Oh no.
I have a picture of him in jail.
Oh,
In the station.
actually, okay.
I have a picture of him in the station. Of course he was charged.
But they said it had nothing to do with horning, right?
No, but whatever it is, he said he could buy 10 of those SUV or truck or what. He said he could buy 10. So it doesn't
Oh my
matter.
God, the amount of memes also.
Yes,
Oh my
I love
God.
it. I love it. If you could do that, do it. If I could afford to do that, I'd do that. I don't like jail. Anyway, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, just to clear things up, the Express reported that police said the incident was not motivated by a failed domestic relationship or revenge over a woman, all right, as was reported on social media, y'all. Instead, it may have been fueled by alcohol or a long-standing feud and a parking spot. Well, peeps, that's it for this episode of Meanwhile on TikTok. We now head out to Antigua for the sights and sounds. Antigua.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's so beautiful, though.
Jeez. Every weekend is sea and sand. Every
And you can't touch it.
and sand on a boat. And you have to stay
I
home.
was swimming.
That's our OMG Live Caribbean 30-second vacation, where there are 365 beaches, one beach for every day of the year. Antigua, Barbuda. Up next is Hot Topics.
I like that piece of
Hot
music.
Topics.
It's by Static. Great
Yeah.
music producer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I heard today that Mia's Motley, the Prime Minister of Barbados, her brother died. Not from COVID. I don't think it was COVID. 99% sure it wasn't COVID. But he died. And my condolences to Mia and the family. I did not know she had a twin brother. And I love Mia Motley, you know. Condolences to her and her family and Barbados by extension.
Yeah, and she had a nice speech, public speech about it. That was really, really sad, but very, very warm.
Yes.
Like she is. My topic is to do with our Minister Donna Cox. So you all know what she said, right? When they were giving out food. She said, when asked about it, she said there are some people in need and some people in greed. Now she may be my thing is that she may be right about that, right? That you do have that happening. But I do think you just need to be sensitive about words, especially if you're a politician. You need to be so careful about the words that are coming out of your mouth, because these things are powerful. And sometimes you may have the right thing in your head. Like, for instance, let's look at the US use of defund the police. We understand what defund the police mean in the bigger context of racism and race. But just those words, defund the police, that created a whole drama and lost the message. So I just feel that, she should have just been so much more careful with her words, and even how she reacted after and how she dealt with it. I think, she just needed to be more sensitive.
Well, I think that she should, I don't even think she should have thought it. Should not even come into your mind, because I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and I would prefer to give everyone, and if someone gets too weird, giving everyone. I see that's how it has to work. You can't be believing upfront that some people are taking more. You have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, especially in a pandemic, I think.
I think if they were talking about the double dippers, because there are a lot of people who got grants twice and they would not even, come out and say, I'm going to give it back. If she's talking about the double dippers, I would say yes, and agreed, right? Because plenty people will see a check come to them twice and they would have no problem cashing it. But I had some real people hungry and when I saw that line in San Fernando, it was so heartbreaking, So if she's talking about double dippers, I have no problem with what she's saying. But I understand what you're saying about knowing what to say and when to say. Trump as well didn't follow that.
I'll jump in here. I do think that in the context of the statement, she was talking about double dippers as well. Because a reference was made to persons who would have received from maybe different ministries, and persons who probably would have gone east and gotten a hamper, west and gotten a hamper, north and gotten a hamper. And the fact of the matter is, there are people who have done that. But just as Camille says, we just have to be ultra sensitive and ultra cautious in this time where so many people are going through a challenge period. And I don't think it added, to be honest, as much as the statement may have some credence, I don't think it added any value to actually use the word at this time. Maybe another time it would have been fine, but it's just that now is not the time for that. I know Donna, and I do think that she generally comes from a good place.
Yeah, she don't mean bad.
Yeah, but we just have to be cautious with the words that we speak.
How we say things, because it's sensitive.
It is a sensitive time, and we have to be conscious of that.
Anyway, now there was a lovely political speech today too. You all heard that? But anyway, we're moving on.
We're moving on. I just had one thing about St. Kitts. I wanted to tell you all that St. Kitts are getting ready for the Caribbean CPL. They still have a SOE. They still have a lockdown, which I think is they are locked down right now so that they are containing things for anticipation for the CPL in August the 28th. So we're monitoring how things are going in St. Kitts. They had one death. One death only. And they're traumatized.
Wow.
So the CPL is coming there, so that's going to be very exciting. And they have a 50% spectator capacity now. So nice. Go. Once you're fully vaccinated, of course.
Wonderful. Vaughnette, what fans are saying, girl? What are our peeps saying? They're saying anything?
Yeah, let me check here. We have Natasha Thomas, who's wishing all the SEA students best of luck. Maria Bola saying good night. Hi, Patricia Batiste. Jennifer Nathan saying good night. All the best to the SEA students, says Andrea Bowen. Anthony Lawrence says nice. Blessed evening, everyone, says Dion McNichol. Hi, Dion, we love you.
Hi, yes.
Good night.
Just sent from Orlando. Sorry,
okay.
I read that.
Dawn Victor says hi, people. We know Dawn Victor, that wonderful.
Yes. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
Karen Dalrymple says, I am really enjoying this. Blessings all. Dion again offering condolences to Prime Minister Motley and her family.
Yes.
Nigel Holder says, beautiful OMG family, sending love to everyone from Orlando. Yes. Bernadette Bacchus says that words go deep. Damian Edwin says, I agree. However, we have to address those that don't need because they were greedy, taking from the needy. So we understand, Damian. We know that there are people who have been taking advantage of the system, but we just say,
I just can't believe people do that, though. I find that so sad. I know. I'm naive. Let's move on.
The Bronx. Wayne the Bronx. They're cooking in the Bronx. Very nice. Right, so we're moving on.
And Kirk Delper said, everybody looks fabulous.
Thank
and
you,
Patricia Batiste is my darling friend from up Maracas, Camille.
Oh.
That's Lisa Batiste. We know
right.
Yeah. All right.
We now head off to the beauty of St. Lucia.
Oh my God.
Why did we have
a kid?
Depressing.
Penny, get in the...
Oh my gosh.
I'm so blessed to be born in the Caribbean. When I live in the Caribbean, I feel so blessed to be born here. Thank you, God.
No offense to Siberia, but I really prefer the Caribbean.
And I really think that St. Lucia, and this is not what a bias said, I think this is really probably the prettiest island in terms of how it's laid out and how it has restored some of its historical references, and so beautiful when you drive around the coastline. Really, really stunning.
You all know when the borders open up and everything, we have to do a Caribbean tour. That's for sure. Right? Okay.
Of course.
Right.
So I hope you're saving your money for that because I don't have any money.
Oh no, we had to get a sponsor.
A sponsor.
A sponsor.
How many of you ever heard about peaches being grown in Grenada?
I know a girl named Peaches living in Grenada, but
Not
it's
peaches.
nutmeg, I feel they mean according to Cecilia. It's
Yeah,
nutmeg.
it must be nutmeg they're talking about.
Yeah.
Man. Peaches,
Well,
really.
OMG has found it just for you. Here is Vaughan with all the peaches you will ever get from Grenada.
I want to see this.
The land of spice.
I get my peaches in Grenada. I get my weed from Caricuda. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my lash shit from the sauce, yeah. And I see you. It's the way I breathe you in. It's the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go. And I see you. There's nothing like your touch. It's the way you lift me up. Yeah, and I'll be right here with you till the end. I get my peaches in Grenada. I get my weed from Caricuda. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my lash shit from the sauce, yeah. That's it.
Oh, good.
I love that.
I think he's a star.
I love that song.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
But I changed it. Remember, Penny, we were doing that? I get bananas from Maruga. Yeah. I got my weed from Tortuga.
you didn't sing that part though. I didn't sing that part. I love that song though.
Yeah.
I once was a Grenada and Caricu.
Love it.
Wonderful. Nice one.
Nice.
Right.
Love it.
Now we
Ladies and gentlemen, and now this.
Now this.
I like
Now
that.
this. Tonight we are happy to welcome Richard Ambrose live from St.
Hi, Richard.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Really glad you're here. Have you with us here?
Thank you. Merci un peu. Merci. Sakafet. Sakafet. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Hi,
Steven
Richard.
in the background. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, ladies. You're all gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Flattery will get you everywhere. So,
Definitely.
Richard, can you tell us a little about yourself and what you do
In St. Lucia.
in St. Lucia?
In life.
Yes, I'm in St. Lucia, and we showed the pitons a moment ago. Yesterday was 17 years since they were put on the UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's like a ninth wonder of the world. So thank you for recognizing that. St. Lucia, and who am I? I'm from the small town, the fishing village of Belay, where you have the Gros Islet Friday night, which is world famous. Everywhere you go, people know about it. So I'm a dash of that. You've probably seen me dancing as a wee little thing if you ever came by, and we're hoping for it to come back. We're making plans now, even with the COVID and with the vaccination, because it's a major income earner, especially for people who depend on the tourism industry. So I'm from that community, which is a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. I've gone to UE in Jamaica, and I've studied in France, and I've danced all over the place. I've gone to Senegal to see the motherland. So I like to think, Richard has this phrase about the Caribbean aesthetic. I want to think that I'm a Caribbean person who's had a little sample of the world, and I want to share it with everybody around me.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you said at the beginning that they made it on natural heritage site. What
Yes.
was about that?
They made it a heritage site.
Oh,
17
excellent.
years ago.
Excellent.
17 years ago, he said, wow.
Wow. So tell me, how difficult has it been for the people there coping with the COVID and all of that?
The pitons, the Twin Peaks.
Challenges. Huh?
Yeah, the Twin Peaks, we call them Go Piton and Piton. Yeah.
We're missing him.
Okay, I think we
He
lost
didn't
you
get
on
the
that.
question.
Oh,
You
no,
didn't get your
it seems like he has to
Big sigh, let it out, because that's what we've learned that we have to do. You've had different spectrums. You had people that were. It's been different for people. Going again. We've had different stages, and so people have had to learn to adapt at different points. At the beginning, you know, in the Caribbean, we don't take it seriously. We think, oh, that's only in the States and everybody's going about their business. But when things started shutting down, when businesses started being affected, when hotel workers started losing their jobs, we felt the impact. So we've had to learn to go back to the agriculture. We've had to learn to check for your neighbor. We've had to learn to do with what you have for the moment, because we don't know how long this is going to last. But I'm happy to say that we're on the up and up now. I teach, and so school has been open. So whether it's good or bad, the parents have been able to send the children back to school to learn, to give the teachers a little bit of the headache of dealing with the new normal. So it's been a mix. It's a potpourri, a bouillon. We are accustomed to that. Some of it is great, some of it is not so great.
Yeah, wonderful. I mean, that's great that the schools are open, but as a creative now, how are the creatives dealing with it? How are the creatives coping? You yourself personally as well.
I think he's stuck.
No, he have a delay. Okay. I hope.
Did you get it? The question.
You now hearing it? No? Richard?
Yeah, it's delayed a little, so.
Well, honestly, I have to thank OMG, thank Richard, thank Stephen, thank all of you. Yeah, thank you for reaching out, because the islands have come closer. The islands have come closer. Your program during the summer. Yeah, your during the summer was really helpful in terms of reaching across the water to discuss with other people. And I think for me as a creative, it's making those links with the other islands that has helped me. I've been doing a lot of my own videos. I've been watching my friends' TikTok videos, and it's been really entertaining and opening up the mind in terms of things we can do to hone our craft, to share our craft, and eventually post-COVID to figure out how to monetize ourselves based on what we're doing. So a learning process.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard, for all of that. I want to know, is there
much like everybody else, I imagine.
Is there anything you want to share with us that we didn't touch on that is happening in St. Lucia?
Thank you.
There's a real delay, no? There's not
he says a real delay.
La, da, da. We need a little delay music.
It's a real delay.
Delay.
Is there anything you want to touch on?
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, a number of things, because we're always busy. We keeping in touch and we're doing our own thing. Yes. We had common entrance exams yesterday. Yeah, we had common entrance exams yesterday. So big up all the little ones, to tell them to keep hope alive, to be innovative.
Okay. Thank you, Richard. I don't think this is working out as we thought. So Richard Young, you want to close it off?
Okay, Richard. So I think the delay has really gone too bad.
Yeah.
We want to thank you very much for joining us on OMG Live Caribbean tonight. Please spread the word in St. Lucia. Let people know about us and join us weekly. Stay safe, and thank God you didn't tell them at the beginning that you are one of my children to carbon. I love you, and I miss you, and I'll be in St. Lucia too. Bye, and thank you.
What are the fans saying on social media?
Yeah, they're saying the same thing. They're talking about just a little that saying that the audio is delayed a little. We have a friend here, Bernadette Bacchus, who's reminding us to make mention or to finding out if we know that there's a bad weather alert.
Yes.
Yeah. So she was telling us about that.
Some of the islands, yes.
Yeah, there's some sort of alert that's on.
The thunder was horrendous this afternoon. So
yeah. Pauline Phillips says, what about the storm? Oh, actually, we are not on the watch list, and the Met Office says the system poses no direct threat for this time.
Thank you.
To Trinidad, but yeah.
Damian Edwin says that the internet service sometimes on the islands are not that great. So he's talking about Richard's delay. So that's it for the while.
Yeah, I still find it totally amazing that we could talk on the internet to somebody in St. Lucia and have them right here. This is, this is wonderful.
That was really good. I didn't realize, I always assumed that all the islands had SCA on the same day, So that was news that they had SCA yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, with the whole COVID thing,
maybe in its normal dispensation, would it be the same day across the islands? Like when
I think so.
Pre-COVID.
It's probably been that way pre-COVID. I think it used to be straight across Penny. So probably this is what has happened with the COVID scenario.
Yeah.
All right, people. Guess what?
So guys, that's it. Thank you for the watchers. Your share still not share. We still have a little time to go. So keep sharing because what is lovely now, and I hope people ready, the vintage Kaiso challenge. We have that coming with Stephen. While Stephen running the billboard, people get ready. Run the billboard, Stephen. Game time challenge. Good. So guys, here it goes. Today we have the Guess That Vintage Kaiso challenge. We will play a snippet of a classic Kaiso, and you have to guess who's the singer and the name of the song. Now, I must say that these songs are so easy. So easy. Just
you have to be ready. Ready to type.
I'm sure you're all going to get it right away quickly. It's just about who have the fastest typing hands. Now, if you get the answer right, you get to ask any one of us a question on the panel, any one of us. If it's too private, we'll have to say no. If you don't have to ask a question, if you don't, you can learn something, so you don't have to ask. But if you do, it's fine, ask a question. If you don't, you learn something. So you ready, Stephen?
Hey, you could ask me anything, eh?
Run the first clip. Go
ahead, Vaughnette.
Run the clip, the first song. Go, people, get ready. Anybody
Nobody yet?
Nah.
Nobody yet.
Give him 2 minutes.
Your fingers, you have to be quick with your fingers.
Nobody yet.
Right?
That's a real classic. That's a wonderful song.
Somebody got it.
Somebody got it? Good.
Yeah, I think Christine Jack got it. Vaughnette?
Christine Jack.
Yeah.
That's no.
Oh no, she got right. Yeah.
She got part of it.
Part of it, yes.
Oh.
Amazingly, what we think the name of this song is, that's not the name of the song.
They always do that with these calypsos. I want to trick you up.
So we might just have to give them the answer here, but
because everybody's saying the same
name of the song.
Everybody's saying the same name of the song here.
I most probably think that's the name of the song too. What is the name of the song? What are they saying?
So we going with Christine?
He went first.
That's not the name of the song, Stephen. The name of the song is Sexy Employers.
Sexy Employer.
Really? I thought it was Die With My
name of the
Dignity.
song. The name of the song
God,
is...
we have it wrong. That was the name on the track that we got.
Nah, the name of the song is
It was YouTube.
Sexy Employers.
Sexy Employer.
Yeah.
Really known as Die With My
Yeah, give it to Christine because that's what everybody thinks the name of the song is anyway.
Yeah, nobody was
Get your
getting
question
sexy
ready.
employed.
Go with
Nobody.
wrong clip too.
I think Christine got it first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go with Christine. Christine, get your question ready, girl.
So Christine.
Die with my dignity. Oh God, I'm too quick.
I wonder if anybody will get that.
Oh, so now they know the name of this first singer. So all they have to guess is the song now.
We given some hints.
But it's
That way
so
you do just
wonderful.
My foot.
Christine on it, y'all. Christine is on it. Is she correct?
Something
Quick on the draw. Quick on the
Look at the draw.
Who's that?
Christine.
Christine, yes.
This is again.
Okay, go on.
She has two questions for us.
All right, Christine, you have two questions.
Right, third clip. Listen, people.
Oh, sorry, I should show the answer.
Yeah,
Yes,
show the
show the
answer.
answer.
All right. You're looking for horn.
Looking for horn.
I mean, that's a funny name. Who really is be looking for horns? Bam-ba-dam. This song could almost be one of the theme songs of Trinidad and Tobago. I think everybody knows this song.
Nah.
I play this song a lot on Father's Day.
Yeah.
Christine
Corner where the
overdoing
fella
it,
pass.
y'all.
Right by the corner where the fella pass, and that's how we will be able to make the see the
Christine
fella.
overdoing it. Christine
And
jump
clean
on
sweep.
again.
Great.
Sweet.
Clean sweep.
Did I have
Christine, got that already?
Christine had to be a guest on the show or something. That's not true, man. Yeah.
Very well, Christine. Well done.
But I did she say the name of the singer, V?
No, I didn't even see Christine's response. I didn't see Christine's response at all.
Yeah, Christine was first, but she didn't put the name of the singer.
Well,
So-
maybe I'm the singer for this one.
Anybody else put the name of the song and singer other than Christine?
I ain't see nobody.
Anybody close?
Marie Millet says Lord Nelson King Liar.
Guys, let's give it to Marie. That's it.
All right, Marie Millet.
Hi, Marie Millard. Hi, Marie Millard.
Hi.
So Marie has a question and Christine has two. She has
Oh,
so let's go on while they think of their questions. That was great.
this is
Yeah.
fun.
We want to check out our next segment coming to your screens.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know there are some kick-up fanatics, so this one is for you. Well, it ain't so kick-up-ish, you be the judge. This is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Throughout my life, the 10 rings gave our family power. If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried. Glad I was right.
he's just a criminal who murders people.
Be careful how you speak to me, boy.
I thought I could change my name, start a new life. But I could never escape his shadow.
My son, you can't run from your past.
Is this what you wanted?
You got this.
Thank you.
Hi.
When you see Michelle Yeoh in a show, that is Chinese actress for you, you know. Michelle Yeoh in a good show.
Yeah. When I go to see the pickup and I leave the cinema, I swear I could fight just as bad as those. Hello. I just come out of the cinema feeling invincible, Dread. No, I feel real strong. Love it.
Only hear Christine first question now.
What?
Richard Young, how do you keep your hair so moist?
Oh gosh.
Very easy. Because I do a mixture of products, you know. I use olive oil as well.
Oh God, the Lord.
I believe in olive
oil
oil
for everything.
The olive oil is definitely, I follow the Mediterranean practice. They have fabulous skin, fabulous hair, and that's it. And then a constant preoccupation on your look.
Yeah, constant preoccupation.
Right. So, guys, that leads us into So I Was Thinking. While we wait on the other questions. Well, I was thinking about that collapsed building in Florida and how much that just reminded me of 9/11. And I cannot even imagine having somebody in those buildings and waiting to hear, you know, what's going on. And because a part of you want to have hope to it because people have been found 17 days later and weeks later. So there could be hope, but it looks so hopeless. So I've been thinking about that a lot these days.
Yeah.
That's
I have some positive news. I think it's always good to end on positive news, but our very own Wayne Frederick, who is now the president of Howard University, was honored as a great immigrant, a great American by the Carnegie Corporation. I think that's a wonderful thing because often, you know, when you hear immigrant, especially when you hear it on the news now, you hear all these negative things. So it's so wonderful to see that our own Trinidadian, our own Caribbean person is being honored like that in America. I think that's wonderful news.
I think we'll get easier access to green card.
Yes.
I guess asking.
But as you say that, I saw that Randolph Walker, the actor, in London. Rudolph Walker. He got the OBE Order of the Cross from the Queen as well. So great things going on.
I was thinking.
Well, I've been thinking. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Sal, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was thinking about the vaccine. I've really been thinking about the vaccine. I have not gotten a first jab yet. And it's just so much when you start to go down the vaccine rabbit hole, y'all, and you look up vaccines. It's like this different type of vaccine from America, from China, from India, from COVAX, and 2 shots, 1 shot, which one good, which one not, efficacy. Cuba. Yes, and when we get in, and if we get in, and what age you should take it, and when you should take it. So it's just so many. I'm so glad to hear that you all had positive experiences, Camille and Richard,
Vaughnette.
and Vaughnette too.
No, Vaughnette want to talk.
Right.
I was thinking about, you all know that Bill Cosby is now.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that this afternoon. Thinking about how I felt about that. And I mean, I guess it's a two. It's for me, the fact that he admitted he's guilty. He admitted to drugging and raping these women. But he got off on, in inverted commas, a technicality, because in some civil arrangement, well, there was some arrangement between him and the prosecutors, or him and whoever, that if he admitted to what he did, he will not be criminally prosecuted. And they turned around and still prosecuted him, which was, of course, in contravention to what they agreed to. So that's why he's off. So I'm seeing that he's off, and I've seen a lot of people celebrating and saying whatever, and I'm saying for me, I understand why they feel that there's some justice based on the fact that they said they would not prosecute him. But I just can't celebrate that this gentleman is now free after doing what he did. I can't celebrate that. I could say, okay, you all did him wrong by saying I will not prosecute you, and you went and you prosecute him, and that was wrong. But I can't celebrate.
I don't understand.
I just can't. I can't celebrate that.
I leave to God, I know God will know what to do with that. I leave it totally to God, because I know it's wrong. People know it's wrong. Everybody knows it's wrong. But because the law is made up and set up the way it is, things like that happen. But he has escaped. Please, he have got to deal with. So
but you know what is the challenge here? The fact that all these women that came out now going to be questioning, and other women that have to come out will be questioning, well, what is this work? Me doing, and my entire career. Remember, models and actresses and all these people, especially the black women, were thrown under the bus for coming out and saying. So they did all of that, and then
everybody knows that. I think the women who came out, they did a service. They did good, and and that is why he was locked up. And 2 years, I'm sure he suffered those 2 years that he was there, and it wasn't easy. I love the work he did as an actor, but I can't forgive that. I can't forgive that.
You have to be able to separate the man from the. You have to be able to separate the actor from what he did.
That's what I said. I can't forgive that.
Yeah, exactly. And he was found guilty, so everybody knows he has to live his life with his rest of his life with that as well.
Of course, and I tell you, there's an after world here, and let's put God out of our thoughts, because vengeance is his. Anyway, so we're going on.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Yes, there's questions for Vaughnette.
All right.
From Christine Jack Vaughnette.
What's the question?
I'm trying to find it back here. Christine sent a...
Is it that she's asking how I keep my hair so moist?
That's it. That's
right. My first question is for Vaughnette. Vaughnette, people always ask me, how do you keep that smile with all that's happening around you? That's a good question. You do have a big smile, Vaughnette.
Fabulous smile.
Good question.
I have my moments where I have to actually dig deep to find the smile as well. I have my moments, but I always feel that I have a responsibility to not project always, even though I'm honest enough to let people know when I'm not in the best headspace. But I know a lot of people kind of depend on me for laughter and for just keeping the spirits up. So I try as best as possible to be that for them. I'm not always like that, to be honest. I have my moments where I don't want to see or hear anybody.
I don't see you.
But yeah. But
and you know what? Oh, I forgot to think. Vaughnette and I, we looked at the show Sex Life. It was fabulous. Fabulous.
There's a question for Richard too, from Marie.
All right, quick. Yeah, what's the question?
Please, I would like you all to do a segment on anti-vaxxers. What is Richard Young's take on this?
Ooh.
From Marina.
Anti-vaxxers.
Well, I just, and this is my personal opinion, I think we need to promote some kind of vaccine confidence. I think that the world has been able to sustain itself and preserve itself by us letting science kind of lead the way for us for continuity and for sustainability. I mean, the last century when a virus was not even known to be the cause of an epidemic because they were still thinking it was bacteria, when they discovered that it was viruses that it was doing this, they had to change the whole mandate in terms of how they addressed it. And I just think that because there is so much social media and there is all of the discussions that are conspiracy theories and all of the loose, reckless talk, I call it loose and reckless talk, that are being heard, as opposed to back 100 years ago, they would not have been heard.
Crazy.
You needed to do what was required of you for all of us to progress. And it's about mankind's responsibility to each other. So I really am one for promoting vaccine confidence. And I wish that other people join in. I saw you did a jab promo, Penny, and I commend you for that. We need to make a decision to try and sustain ourselves and be our brother's keepers. You know?
And the anti-vaxxers, it's okay, people because have their choice, but you can't just try and force your opinion on people. That I get upset with the anti-vaxxers. I mean, I'm skeptical about the whole thing. I haven't been vaccinated as yet, but I totally believe in the vaccine, but I'm not going to tell people don't go and take the vaccine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of it that I'm getting really upset with people. They're trying to force their doctrine on you. People,
Tolerance, as we were talking about last week.
Yes. So
exactly.
Richard, you want to?
Yes, I'm a proud double vaccine person. I just want to state that I'm a proud, happy double vaccine person. Okay, so
let's go, guys.
Today we leave you with a brand new music video from Patsy, the Mrs. Patrice Roberts, together with Afro B. The song is called Camera, and it was produced by Johnny Blaze. Please
like, subscribe, and share our show. We want to see you and our peeps join us next week taking part in our show, right?
Yes, next Wednesday, right here, 8 p.m., right here on OMG TT on Facebook or OMG TV TT on YouTube. Ladies.
Study you, my baby, you no compete with no other, you run the show. For you, they watching my back like Sicario. Me and you and me, that is a scenario.